What's up, everyone? TF Review 16 here. Welcome back to a Transformers Age of Extinction video review. Today we are going to be taking a look at the leader class Optimus Prime. So this is the brand new design for Optimus Prime. This is the Western Star truck mold, all new mold for the Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. So let's see how this guy stacks up, and we'll get into the transformation here in a bit also, but I really like the new design for Optimus Prime in the Age of Extinction film. This is just a phenomenal truck mode. Really nice chrome accents throughout. You got the Autobot symbol molded on there. It'd be nice to add a little paint on there, but you have the great flame details that we've grown to love in the movie version of Optimus Prime. Here you have the Autobot symbol on the side, and we got chrome smokestacks, people. How awesome is that? Beautiful chrome smokestacks. They look incredible. You don't have the big gap here. We'll compare it to the first edition a little bit, but this figure I think is a lot better. But I love the chrome throughout the side of this here. Very nice. Chrome on the top. There's no painted headlights, but I like how the chrome goes all the way across the front grille, front bumper. I love the yellow really complements the blue on the clear windows here, so you do have clear windows. Some nice detailing in there. You can't see any robot kibble in there. It looks like seats even. That's pretty cool. Yeah, wow, it looks like there's seats in there. That's interesting. That's really nice. It's a nice little feature there. He does have some silver paint here, but the rear of the vehicle is missing some paint. I wish there was some red on this to break it up and some flames. Like previous versions of Optimus Prime. That's one thing that's lacking. On the back too, there's really not much. One thing that's really awesome, he has actual real rubber tires. That's first on a movie leader class figure. Here he is with the Revenge of the Fallen leader class figure, so you can see a big size difference here. He's almost as long, but you can see that, yeah, the Peterbilt version from the previous leader, it's not really comparable to this. This is just obviously the best mold I think of Optimus Prime we're probably ever going to get. But we also got the Ultimate Optimus Prime. This is a little bit more on scale with it. This is between Voyager and leader class, and this is a smaller leader class too, but there you have just the truck cab part of the Ultimate Optimus Prime with the new Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. And he also scales good with the deluxe figures in the line. So here he is with Drift. So yeah, I would say this is really at a pretty accurate scale. You know, if a human would be about, these cars, these Bugattis are so low, you know, human would be about to here. So yeah, I would say that's pretty accurate there. Definitely like how these guys look together. And here he is with leader Grimlock. So I will be reviewing this guy as well. But yeah, there they are together. Both of their alt modes, although I don't know if the dinosaur mode would be considered Grimlock's alt mode or his main mode, because I don't know if we'll actually get to see him transform in the film, but we won't know that until we actually see the movie. But anyway, let's talk about Optimus Prime. So he comes with the Sword of Judgment. Really nice paint details on this. I'm not so sure about the yellow molded plastic, but you know, it gives it kind of an energy effect. It'd be nice to have it all silver, but I really like the paint details in here. Very nice. Got the silvers and the reds and the blues. If I can get a focus in on that. Come on, baby. Yeah, anyway, you know what it looks like. Very cool. And there is full weapon storage for him in vehicle mode. So this slides in right underneath there. And he still rolls good with his awesome rubber wheels that provide lots of grip and traction. Here is the Vector Shield. This is a really cool design. It's got a 3-barrel gun here on the end. and looks like it can like explode out, and like, you know, it has some really cool capabilities that we'll learn more about these weapons when the film drops again. It's coming up pretty soon, people, so set your calendars. June 27th. Here you go. Here he is with his weapons stored. Really awesome truck mode. Definitely am digging this a lot. So let's get into the transformation of leader class Optimus Prime. Alright, transforming Optimus Prime leader class from his truck mode to his robot mode. First, you want to remove any of the weapons that you have stored on there. So if you have the shield on there, or if you have the sword underneath, you want to remove those. And then the first thing you want to do is start at the top here and bring this section up and fold it out. That gives you enough room to grab the side panel and bring it all the way down and around with the gas tank. Same thing on this side, bring it out and around with the gas tank. You can see his arms exposed underneath there. You can split this, carefully split this. Sometimes it can get in there really good. If you press forward on it a little bit, it will loosen it up very nicely. Bring these forward. You can see Optimus Prime's head in there. Then what you want to do is detach this back section, is all in one thing. Bring that back and collapse this in. This will tab into place like so. And you can also kind of split these side sections here. You'll see why in robot mode here in a minute. But yeah, split those side sections. Then you can bring his arm, his shoulder out, and that will tab into place. Bring his arm down. Same on this side. Bring the shoulder out, tab it in place, and bring the arm down. Then you can kind of angle his legs down and do the head reveal here. You can take his chest plate and slap that down, and there's Optimus Prime's head. And then for his legs, you see he has the truck cab for legs this time around. So what you want to do is split the truck cab, split his legs, I should say, carefully again. Take the front grille section, bring that up, carefully rotate that around, and that will sit on the hood. Same on this side. And then you can rotate this all the way out, and you see this panel here will slide out, and it's on a spring, will spring out and fill that gap, so that's very cool. Bring that out, and then that is the heel, his heel. Then bring the foot forward like so, and rotate the wheel well all the way around so the flames are facing the forward. Same on this side. Bring this section down and around. Bring the foot out forward and rotate this around. Then you want to take his whole waist section, swivel that around, bring the back gas tank panels forward, and here you have Optimus Prime in his robot mode. Then you can just simply pop his shield on here. Very cool. His shield only tabs in on one side. You can kind of pose that however you want it, and then his sword tabs into his hand very nicely, and there is Optimus Prime in his robot mode. So as far as articulation, he's got really tight, loud ratchet joints here, in and out, but it provides some good movement. He's got ratchet joints also on his elbows, and he's got elbow swivel this way as well, and no wrist articulation. Nice sculpting details on here. I like his hands. They look almost like in the Dark of the Moon where they form the brass knuckles when he punches through Shockwave. So they're kind of, I like the sculpt of the hand, but again, it's unfortunate there's no wrist swivel. He does have a thumb movement, which is kind of awkward, but it's for the sword. So he does hold the sword very well in hand. So I do like that. So if you just take the sword off the back here too. Really nice paint details on that. Very nice. And they took off the stupid peg. Here is the first edition sword. So you can see it's the same design, overall design. It doesn't have that ridiculous peg on there, which I'm glad they don't have that on there. And of course, no paint on this whatsoever. This really nice. You got 3-color paint on here. Very, very cool detail. It really picks it out. The yellow is iffy. It's, you know, give and take, but I do overall really like this. And he's got the little notch right there that tabs into his hand right there. And then the thumb locks it in place. So yeah, and then these are on a swivel here, so you get some movement with his armor. You can put them back. It does hinder his arm movement a little bit, but it moves around, so it's not really that big of a deal. Really like the chrome smokestacks in the back. That's really awesome. He does have a waist swivel, so that's great. And nice ratchet joints here at the thigh, swivel at the knee, and knee movement here. Got 90 degrees there. So a lot of opportunity for posing. Get a little ankle tilt, but not much really. So a little ankle tilt there. Again, the whole truck cab is on his back of his leg, so I don't really like that much. I mean, you can see it very obvious there, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Still like the design a lot. So his vector shield here tabs into the side, and you can really get some good dynamic poses with him for sure. And you'll see some of my photo shots. I'm not going to spend too much time, but I really like, there's a lot of emoting with this head being on a ball joint. Really like that. But yeah, there's leader Optimus Prime. And for a quick size comparison, here he is with the first edition Optimus Prime. So you can see a major size difference here, and look at the size of that backpack up there. So they did improve on the backpack for sure. I do like a lot of the chrome on here, but again, it's not necessary. This is a much more even proportionate balance of the chrome. Really nice silver paint details here, the flames. And yeah, this leader class one is much superior to the first edition, that's for sure. First edition, you know, check out my video review of that. You know, whether you think it's worth having in your collection or not. I am glad I have it, but again, if you're gonna get one leader Optimus Prime, definitely go with this one. First edition is a pass. So awesome. One other size comparison here he is with the Ultimate Optimus Prime, who obviously, mine's a little loose there at the waist. This is obviously a little bit disproportioned because he combines with his trailer, but you can see the size difference there. So I mean, this leader class figure displays really good on the shelf. I would never display my Ultimate Optimus Prime in robot mode like this, but I just wanted to give you a size comparison because he's more on par in scale with this new leader class than, you know, any of the other previous leader classes. So yeah, there he is. I would definitely recommend picking up this figure. He is a great figure to have in your collection. Just the fact that he is the new design of Optimus Prime. It's executed very well. It's a fun transformation. It's an overall great figure. I definitely do recommend it. So until next time, this has been a TF Review 16 video review. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like if you like this video review. And until next time, remember, keep collecting.